Everyone's looking for the next big project. Well, today I'm going to be bringing on someone who has 3 projects that you may have never even heard of, that not only have a chance to moon, but also have a chance to change your lives forever. Find out what they are today on the show. Let's get it. BitSwap is the hottest new way to trade tokens. Crawling all the top decentralized exchanges, BitSwap gets you the very best price and value for your trades. BitSwap is changing the game. Try it now at bitswapdex.io. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, the largest crypto channel in all the interwebs. My name is Ben. Every day on this channel, I show you how to make money in cryptocurrency. If you like money and crypto, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you're a fan of privacy, you're definitely going to want to smash the like. In today's video, we're bringing on Crypto Rich, an expert on privacy. Not only privacy coins, but any project affiliated with any privacy solutions. And that's very important, especially in this age of censorship and centralization. Well, let's start fighting back with these 3 coins. Here's the interview. Hey guys, I'm joined with Crypto Rich, longtime friend of the channel. How are you doing, Rich?
Hey, Ben, it's really good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm back after all this time.
It's been a while. It's been a while since you were on the channel. And like you were telling me, the success of my channel is solely based on you being on the channel 2 years ago.
Yes, that was it. When you were 10,000 subscribers and I was 17 or something. I
mean, that's what happened. That's how we went to the moon. But guys, Crypto Rich is very passionate about privacy and decentralization and censorship resistance. And as you guys know, I definitely am as well. And I definitely want to pick his brain on a few different things revolving around privacy coins. So make sure, guys, if you like this video, I'll put the link down in the description so you guys can go subscribe to Crypto Rich's channel. And I think also you might be doing a new channel soon based on censorship.
Yeah. Well, I've been being censored and shadow banned by YouTube since middle of 2019, and my channel just hasn't grown, right? And I think censorship kills discourse, kills freedom. Absolutely. And privacy. Without privacy, there's no freedom. And on my channel, I focus on projects, and I focus a lot on certain censorship resistance and privacy projects that I'm connected to.
Yeah, and so today we're going to be talking about top 3 privacy projects. Now, when people hear privacy projects, they think Monero, they think Zcash, they think privacy coins only. But today we're going to be showing you guys a wide array of different kind of niches within privacy. So when you think about privacy coins or privacy projects, don't think just in terms of literal, privacy coins that are all about, hiding your tracks and things like that. We've got some interesting things to show you today. So Rich, you want to get started? I want to go ahead and show them, what we got going on.
Okay, I'm going to start by talking about the Blockchain Privacy, Security and Adoption Alliance. This is a group of now 9 projects that work together. They collaborate to promote privacy, security and censorship resistance. Now, I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'm going to mention who the members are and invite people to go and find out about them, because they apply, they get interviewed, they get checked out, they get audited by the Alliance. So here we got Turtle Network, which is a hybrid centralized exchange, decentralized exchange, but you own your own private keys. This one, Komodo, one of my favorite projects, been around for ages.
Been around a while.
They have an amazing atomic swap, a true atomic swap DEX that works on mobile. Then Dragon Chain, which was launched by Disney, the company Disney, many years ago, and they build blockchains for business. It's now an open source, decentralized project. BitTube, I have a channel on BitTube, and BitTube is committed to fighting censorship. Burstcoin, I think ICO'd or launched in 2014, so it's an OG of the crypto space. They had smart contracts before Ethereum, and it's environmentally friendly. Ergo platform is decentralized DeFi with privacy. It's a protocol platform, and the lead dev, Alex Chapornoy, has been referred to by Charles Hoskinson as the brightest developer in the crypto space, a true developer genius, according to Hoskinson. And I believe him because I don't know anything about dev, but Charles Hoskinson knows more.
Yeah, I don't either.
Right? That's right. We'll take his word for it.
That's it.
Okay, so those are 6 of the members.
Okay, let's get into what are the top 3. So let's start with number 3. In which project you think will take that spot?
Okay, this is Ether One. Ether One allows people to earn passive income giving the hosting bandwidth and nodes and stuff. I don't know the details of this, right? I'm not techie.
Right.
But what it is, it allows for decentralized web hosting. So people can host their websites on the Ether1 network and earn passive income doing so, as well as provide bandwidth to the network by running nodes. You can actually hire nodes and earn passive income. But the thing that I like about it is its commitment to freedom of expression.
Absolutely.
No censorship. You can't take websites down that have been hosted on Ether1.
Yeah, I think that's good. I mean, we saw that. I mean, a lot of people may disagree with, different politics. We saw when, Parler got their web hosting suspended. And then there's other websites out there as well with political opinions that had their domains taken from them and pulled. And it's like, you just got to think right now, you may agree with different political opinions that are popular, but it changes over time. And it's very troubling to me that all of a sudden you can have web hosting and just get taken from you because of whatever reason. And I think the decentralized web hosting here is definitely something that is going to be a huge niche. And I've talked firsthand to people in the social media space that are very high up. And they've said that they're or not social media space, but people who have large social media accounts, and they're very concerned about the future of social media in terms of, if you say something, you might get canceled. And not only is it your platform getting canceled, now your whole website can get taken down. So I definitely think this could be a big one.
Sure. Now, Ether1, like many of these projects that I'm talking about, are decentralized, community-based projects, very little funding. And my idea has been to connect with them and ride them through the bear market and work with them and collaborate with them and promote them. I'm not sponsored by them in any way, right? But I just think they're really, really great projects. I love their ethos. And if you want to get involved, we'll have the links in the description below if you want to check out any of these projects.
Absolutely. So, all right, let's get to number 2. What is your number 2 privacy project right now?
Ben,
yes.
I love VPNs. I use VPNs. And as there's more and more authoritarianism in the world, all over the place, then I think using a VPN is increasingly important. Mm-hmm. Plus also using a VPN for security, so that all the data that goes to and from my computer to wherever it's going to is encrypted and nobody can listen in and track it. And Sentinel.co, they have a decentralized VPN. So most VPNs, like the big names, they're centralized. They have their servers in particular locations. So they could either be captured, regulatory capture, yes, or physical capture by intelligence services. Plus also they're closed source. We don't know what's going on. Sentinel's decentralized VPN, it's on testnet right now on the Ethereum network. It's free, by the way, right now. It's free. So and it works on mobile and on desktop right now. It's going to be launching on mainnet on Cosmos in a few weeks' time.
Oh wow, love Cosmos.
And then people are going to be able to earn passive income, which is also a bonus, by renting out bandwidth to the DVPN, and they can buy a DVPN service, which will be much, much cheaper. And because it's decentralized, there's no single point of failure.
Yeah, you got to love that. I mean, VPNs are getting more and more popular. I know people, a lot of people know we use VPNs to use different, trading sites on the internet and things like that on the channel. And we have access to, some of those on bitboycrypto.com. But what I would say is, I know people that don't even trade, that don't even do anything shady, but they use VPNs for everything because they're just tired of companies, the government, everybody tracking our every move. It makes it feel like we're trapped in a giant cage.
Yeah, a panopticon, forever being watched, like this massive prison.
Yeah.
We're always watched. But it's also important if you're going to use a VPN on the railway station or an airport or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it helps protect you.
You don't want your information intercepted. So that's Sentinel.co, and the ticker symbol, by the way, for Sentinel is SENT. That's okay. The coin. And the one for Ether1 is Etho, ETHO. And both have done very, very well lately. Very well.
Awesome. Well, let's check out, listen here, matey. Let's figure out, what is the number 1 privacy project that you love?
The number 1 privacy project, I got to be careful because I love all the BPSAA projects. So any of the BPSAA members watching, right? But I'm actually a member. I'm a crew. I'm a first mate on the good ship PirateChain. And the ticker symbol for PirateChain is R.
Gotta love that.
Now, PirateChain is a currency. It's a unit of exchange. It's value transfer in the same way as Bitcoin is or Monero is. However, it is the most secure and the most private of all the privacy coins. It's more private than Monero.
Wow. Isn't it what's it a fork of? It's a fork of something, isn't it?
Okay, so PirateChain is a fork of Komodo, which is a fork of Zcash, which is a fork of Bitcoin.
Yeah, I thought it ultimately went back to Zcash somewhere. I thought I remembered that.
No, well, Zcash uses ZK snarks, but with Zcash, there's optional privacy, and many of the transactions on Zcash aren't private.
Right.
Now, what happens then? It's a little bit like you can do data analysis using the transparent addresses and transactions by a process of elimination, working out where the private transactions are going. With PirateChain, there is no option for transparency. Every single transaction, every single peer-to-peer transaction is invisible. So it's a proof of work coin. You can see the coin going from the mining rig to the first wallet, and that's for auditing purposes to make sure the miners aren't cheating.
Yeah.
But once it goes to your wallet, BitBoy, nobody knows how much is in your wallet, whether you sent any out, to where, to whom. You send me R coins, nobody else will know. There's no data on the blockchain to analyze, nothing.
Yeah, I think if there's somebody that you can definitely trust, it's a pirate.
Absolutely.
Ahoy, matey.
Pirate. But there's something else about this, right? So the Mimblewimble coins have no data on their blockchains. You can't analyze their data. It's all invisible. However, they're not resistant to 51% attacks. And I think one of them had a 51% attack a couple of months ago. So every 10 minutes or so, all the transactions on the PirateChain blockchain are notarized onto the Komodo blockchain and then notarized onto the Bitcoin blockchain. So to do a double spend attack on PirateChain, i.e. to force the blockchain backwards, print some coins, run off with them, you would need the 51% of the computing power of PirateChain, Komodo, and Bitcoin. The anonymity set of PirateChain currently is 400,000 and growing.
Wow.
That's how crazy. Secure and private it is. And Fluffy Pony has himself acknowledged that when it comes to privacy, PirateChain is the bee's knees.
Wow. And for those who don't know, Fluffy Pony is the head dev of Monero, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Rich, as always, it's been nice having you on the show and learning about these privacy projects. I think, listen, in the bull run, everybody's excited about price, and some of these projects have done, or all three of these, I think, have done really well in price. But you got to understand, when you come for the money, you start uncovering the true ideals of what this space is all about and the revolution that is cryptocurrency, and all of the censorship, all of the big tech, all of the things we see where we're losing our privacy across the world right now. There's got to be something done about it. And in my opinion, blockchain is the only defense that we have to kind of stuff Pandora back in the box there. So, Rich, thank you so much for coming on the show. You guys, don't forget, go to Crypto Rich's channel and make sure that you subscribe. We'll have a description down below in the, or we'll have the link down below in the description. Rich, anything you want to leave us with today?
No, listen, just thank you so much. I am going to be launching a new channel soon to get past the shadow ban. So I'll invite people to subscribe to my main channel. You can also find me on BitTube, and then come over to the new channel once that's launched. I'll let people know. And,
yeah, awesome.
And it's been really, really great. And I'm just excited to find out how many more views and subscribers you get out of me coming on your channel a second time round.
Yeah, well, the last time I got 600,000, so now I'm going to get up to 1 million. It's got to be the case. Crypto Rich sends BitBoy Crypto to the moon to 1 million subscribers. I'm predicting it now.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching the show. Drop your comments down below on what you think about all these projects today. Which one's got the most potential? That's all I got. Be blessed. BitBoy out.